Yeah, step up, lean in. Big dreams on the screen again. From the block to the band to the big stage playing. We talk wins, talk grind, talk, yes you can. Hey! Welcome to A Better Chance TV. We speaking to the future on your screen. With your host Monique Robinson, you see. We talk life, talk hustle, talk dreams. Hey! We talk life, talk hustle, talk dreams.
Suit jacket, kicks on her feet. Monique in the chair, whole crew on beat. Spotlight bright on the next big name. HBCU bound, writing out they own lane. Scholarship stack, blue doors swing wide. From late night study to that tassel high. Entrepreneurs, scholars, whole fam tuned in. Every story here start where you stand.
Welcome to A Better Chance TV. We're speaking to the future on your screen. With your host Monique Robinson, you see. We talk life, talk.
Hey guys, welcome to A Better Chance television show with your host, me. Depending on where you know me from, I might be Dr. Mo, I might be Miss Mo, or I might even be like yesterday, somebody, called me the HBCU lady. But hey, I'll take it and appreciate it as well. We are in crunch time. We have our HBCU Community People's Choice Icon Awards coming up real soon. And if you get our newsletter, you might get that special promo code. Or if you are an honoree, you receive the email with the special code and a special gift from us here at A Better Chance television show. Now, also, our Takesha A. Davis Stipend Award is kicking off, and those intro videos are coming really, really soon. Now, I don't know, I got all kind of stuff on my desk, but I like to give a shout out, and I will do a show dedicated to them because I really want to talk about the speech that I did. But thank you, Veterans Memorial High School, located here in San Antonio. They invited your girl to come and speak. And, those who know me know I like to laugh. And it was so quiet in there. I'm like, did I do a good job? Or, was y'all listening? But shout out to the nice family that came to me afterwards and was like, ma'am, that was probably the realest speech that we ever had here at this school. So that made me feel a little good. And then I felt bad because some of my friends was like, you didn't invite us. So moving forward, I will start inviting people. But my friends come hear me speak, I forget and lose track of time and get to talking forever, just like today. So today, after our first commercial break, we have a guest. Now, true story, hilarious story, but it's really true. I'm hanging out with our good friend Leon Fry of Grambling University. They invited me to work the desk. Hilarious, right? Me to work the desk, which I never get to do at any of our events because they said I play too much. But working the desk, speaking to people, laughing, I ran into this gentleman he was advertising his book and things like that. And then we got to talking and he was like, where are you from? I was like, I'm from Dayton. You from Dayton too? And then we got to talking even further. Now, how I wait in Dallas, Texas, I find a cousin. I'm just saying. So our today's guest, he might laugh if he remembers that story, but I was dying laughing inside. But anywho, after this commercial break, we will welcome our guest to the show.
Celebrate the excellence of HBCUs with the HBCU Trivia Game. This board game provides an exciting and educational way to learn about notable alumni, historical events, sports news, and more. This trivia game is sure to be a hit and perfect for college-bound youth, alumni, and the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support, educate, and entertain Get the HBCU Trivia Game today. Go to hbcutriviagame.net to order.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I'd like to welcome our guests to our show today. Do you remember that story?
I do. And I like yourself laugh about it too.
I'm like, really? I'm up here in Dallas, Texas, just talking and being, like I normally be when my friends ask me to do certain things. And I'm like, how you go way that far and you meet somebody that you are kind of like related to?
Right.
But anyway, welcome to the show. Tell us who you are.
Thank you. Journey. Yeah, well, thank you and glad to be here. My name is Alfonso Scott and, originally from Dayton, Ohio. And now I've been in Texas probably for over 30 some odd years. You know, a husband of 32 years to our wed. We got two wonderful girls. Excited about the project and just excited about life. I know things are challenging right now, but even with that being said, things are good right now.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what was your HBCU journey?
Well, it was a journey. Early on, looked like I wasn't even going to get a chance to go to college, but through God opening some doors and through, you know, my HBCU family, I got a chance to go. They told my mother, if you can get him here, we'll take care of him from here, and that they did. I went to Miles College in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Didn't know much about the city outside of, you know, hearing about it on television or in history books. But I tell you, coming from Ohio to Alabama, it was a culture shock. That first 2.5, 3 weeks, I wanted to go back home, but you know, after I endured, I tell you what, I had the time of my life, met some friends for life, experienced some things that still make me smile today.
That is awesome, awesome. So at Miles College, and then you're, you know, at most, like, you know, we all have humble beginnings at our various HBCUs.
Yeah.
But Miles, that's from Dayton, that's a big jump.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's awesome and amazing. Now, one of the things that I would like for you to share with us, because you have some unique projects. I do my homework.
Okay.
Do my homework. Now, you had a book, and then you also have some other things happening.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, the book is entitled "We've Got Something to Talk About," and Monique, I had a chance to research and work on this project over a decade. I flew and drove around the country interviewing hundreds and hundreds from different backgrounds, different generations, different schools, cities. And like I said, I had the time of my life just talking to a lot of the people, learning that I wasn't the only one that was as passionate about their school. I met hundreds of others, and it really blessed my life. I got the chance to meet and greet, like I said, people from all over, and a lot of their accounts and testimonials are actually in the book. And in my opinion, that's what makes it special. The book is doing well, and I'm excited about it. Now I'm ready to take it on the road and travel with it and do some different things with it. So very excited about it. And here recently, I completed an HBCU commemorative calendar, and I'm happy to report that that's doing well also. So, you know, a couple of projects that I'm proud of, excited about, and I just look forward to traveling, meeting, and greeting others that have shared in the experience or potentials that are looking to take on that experience.
Awesome, awesome. So you mentioned a commemorative calendar. How did that idea come about?
It just, you know, I tell you, I was just sitting brainstorming like I do oftentimes, and God just put that in my spirit, and it's kind of aligns perfectly with the book, because on each calendar month there's a different image, and there's a different testimonial from individuals that were in the book. So it people love it. People, you know, it resonates in their spirit because it gives them a chance to reflect and go back. And some of those, when you look at some of those images and when you hear some of those actual quotes, like I said, it stirs up some things in you, and that's what's happening. The dialogue in the book creates, you know, more dialogue that creates more dialogue, and I'm excited about it.
Wow, that really seems like a really impactful project. Now we have to take a short commercial break. really short commercial break. But after this commercial break, can you tell us how people can reach out to you, maybe to support the project or things that you may need of our viewing audience? So if you're watching, stay tuned. We have a really important guest on here today that has some materials that might, it's graduation season and other things that might help you out. So after this break, tell us how we can actually get hold of these materials.
Okay.
Are you interested in attending an historically Black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically Black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically Black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Welcome back, and shout out to all our HBCU graduates and our high school HBCU bound scholars that represented well on Decision Day. Special greetings to Siani. I believe, and keep my fingers crossed, I haven't heard anything, but last week she won regionals for shot put, and I think this week she might take state. I'm not an athlete, but I do encourage those that not at all. Like I think no, not at all. Like that, not at this age anyway, but I do, encourage those that can do it. So how do we, were you an athlete, by the way?
Yes. I played for miles and enjoyed it. Competing against other student athletes from all over the country. So that was a part of my special journey as well.
Oh, wow. So you sound like you did a bunch of stuff on campus. What else did you do on campus?
I was involved in student government, of course. I'm a member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity and really involved and hands-on with it. Got a chance to become a part of the church there. Miles College was a CME funded school, and met some very, very influential people in the Christian Methodist church, and that really helped me to kind of do some things on campus as well as off. So yeah, I enjoyed it all.
Wow, that seems pretty cool. So how do people, I know we talked briefly about it before, you talked about your projects, your books and things that you are doing, which is, really, really, outstanding that those are things that you're doing, because the awareness is necessary, especially at a time like this. One thing I always do is I advocate and always throw it in there somewhere, like, look, I'm not telling you where to go. You got 100+ decisions that you can make.
Yes.
So yeah, I commend people that, because advocacy is real and the work is extremely hard. And some people don't understand why it's necessary to have that HBCU foundation.
Yes.
So I commend that type of work, and we here at A Better Chance will definitely support. But how do we get our audience and listening people to support your project?
Well, good deal. And I'm kind of like you, Monique. Although I went to Miles College, I'm an advocate of all of them, all 107 HBCUs. And even with the project, it doesn't just steer or point to one or two institutions, but it's really kind of whetting the appetite for potential students for all of them. And because all of them have their own, obviously their own unique brand, their own unique opportunities to experience the whole HBCU. So I love them all. I've got a chance to travel to quite a few playing basketball. And then after graduating, working on the project and research for the project. So I got a chance to infiltrate several college campuses, around the country. And every single one that I got a chance to step foot on was special. And they were unique in what they offered the potential students. So yeah, it was good. Now the way you get the book, you can get both the book and the calendar on my website, and the website is we've got something to talk about.com, all lowercase, no spaces. And again, that's weave, WEVE, we've got something to talk about. And my, don't we? We can go on and on and on, just talking about the things that we experienced, talk about how important our institutions are, throughout the country. And you put a microphone in any HBCU alum space and they can go a while just because they're passionate about what they experience, and they really promote it, and they're advocates for all of our schools, and that's special.
Awesome. So before we get out of here, I think we have like one more commercial, because we have to show our people that actually support our show. So if you would like to see your commercial on here, send it to us via email, and then we can get you uploaded and get you going. But before we go, we have one commercial break, and then I'm going to come back. And then I have one more question for our amazing guest today. And he probably laugh about it, but I definitely do have a question.
All right.
What if your greatest breakthrough was on the other side of your story? Inspire Me Moments, Living Out Loud with No Regrets by Anthony Harris Brown isn't just a memoir, it's a mirror, a movement, and a map to becoming who you were meant to be. Through raw honesty, spiritual insight, and empowering reflections, you'll unpack your past, embrace your scars, and rise stronger. This book is for the dreamers, the educators, the men learning to breathe again, the women reclaiming their worth, and the leaders who lead with heart. You'll find real stories of trauma and triumph, tools for healing, and moments that remind you the cape was never in the closet, it's always been in you. Inspire Me Moments. Live out loud with no regrets and all heart. Get your copy today everywhere books are sold.
Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know. We had a little bit more to say than we normally do with our commercials today. But thank you to influential women that, awarded me with something. I guess thank you. No, I don't be big on awards. I'm big on advocacy. So, but thank you. So before we get out of here, please, Mr. Alfonso, tell us how people can support and what you expect of us so we can support you as the HBCU community and as our listening audience as well.
Yeah, to talk about the project, much like the book talks about our experiences. And it's important to get it out there, especially in the climate that we live in today, where there's so much going on. But with that being said, there's so many opportunities to talk about the project. Again, the website is we've got something to talk about, .com. We're doing some good things, and we're advocating for our schools and for our young people that are passionate about education. And exciting times. It's like I said, tough times we're living in, but at the same time, they're exciting times because of the opportunities that are there and that are coming down the pipeline.
Wow. Well, I'm excited to see it, the finished project and things like that. And then also, thank you for stopping by today. I know this is probably one of the most laid back shows you've probably ever been on. That's just how we do around here.
All right, good deal.
That's how we do. We're so laid back and chill, but we also like to get the word out. So please, like, share, comment, support our brother. I'm gonna challenge the men of Kappa Alpha side. It says one of your brothers. So definitely challenge you guys to support this movement and method. And how did you come up with that name anyway? That's so dope.
Yeah, it was because it wasn't just a book about the experience of one person at their particular school, but it was a collaborative effort of hundreds and hundreds of HBCU attendee graduates from all over the country. So when God gave me that title, we've got something to talk about, I said, perfect. And I ran with it, and it encompasses a lot. And like I said, it allows us to tell our stories.
Okay. Well, I like that. And again, thank you for stopping by today to talk to us about your projects. I truly, truly hope to stand behind it, and anything that you need from us, let us know. And before we get out of here, friends, family, don't forget, check your newsletters for that special code for the HBCU Icon and People's Community Choice Awards. I know that was a lot. Here in San Antonio on May 30th. If you need accommodations, you might need to reach out to the hotel directly. And that is at San Antonio Doubletree Airport location. And if you need a ticket, you need to go to Event Noir or read the newsletter and get the code, or any of our social platforms. But it's been real today here at A Better Chance. Do you have anything further that you need to say before we go?
Yeah, just, blessings to your program and your efforts. And that's what it takes, us getting the word out, getting more people involved, hearing about their stories and what they've, experienced. And that's special. So my hat goes off to you all for the show. So we ask that God would just continue to extend his choice blessings upon you all and the work that you're doing.
Awesome. And same to you as well. So till next time, we will see you later. And if you are watching our platforms, yes, it's May. So if you know, and you need to submit your video, please reach out to myself or Anthony. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you.
For inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ, look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson, the television show where we highlight incredible students in their quest to change the world. Join us each and every week as we uplift our youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. So until next time, God bless, from your friends on A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson.